What if the walls around you and the everyday objects inside them suddenly woke up? We tend to take our homes for granted as these passive shelters, just wood, brick, and drywall. But over the next couple of decades, the American home is about to undergo a massive, radical transformation. I mean, think about this. What if your toilet actually became your primary care doctor? It sounds completely bizarre, right? But by 2040, experts are forecasting that even the most primitive fixtures in your bathroom are going to be running real-time medical diagnostics every single time you use them. We are literally talking about detecting health markers months before you'd ever even feel a symptom. Futurist Thomas Frey really hits the nail on the head here. He says we're about to witness the rebirth of every mundane object in our lives. So instead of simple, dumb tools that just sit there waiting for us to use them, we're moving toward intelligent machines that actively participate in running your day-to-day life. Just think about your typical grocery routine today. You stare into this cold, passive box in your kitchen, trying to remember if the milk went bad last Tuesday. Well, compare that to a 2040 autonomous fridge. This thing won't just track expiration dates, it'll automatically order your groceries and even tailor your meals based on your real-time biometric data. It's a total game changer. So, how do we actually get there? It really comes down to four major forces colliding: automation, robotization, embedded AI, and sensorization, which is basically just a fancy way of saying we're stuffing tiny, smart sensors into literally everything. That is the exact tech combo that's going to let a robotic stove cook your dinner or allow a swarm of micro-robots to silently vacuum your living room while you're asleep. And look, this isn't just some far-off science fiction concept. It is a massive economic shift happening right now. The US smart home market is absolutely exploding. We're talking a jump from $64 billion in 2022 to a projected $163 billion by 2028. That sheer volume of money is fundamentally rewriting how we actually construct our houses. To actually handle all this new tech, builders are getting really creative. They're utilizing 3D printing to cut down costs and massively speed up construction time. Plus, we're seeing a huge rise in multi-generational layouts. These are homes designed specifically for aging boomer parents and young children all living under one roof. So you're seeing things like step-free entrances and separate private wings to balance care with everyday privacy. But here is the reality check. Right now, your smart devices probably refuse to even talk to each other. It's a problem known as platform fragmentation. Because there are just so many different brands and operating systems out there, it is incredibly frustrating trying to get your smart lock, your thermostat, and your lights all on the exact same page. It's a massive roadblock for this whole vision. And honestly, before we get completely lost in the hype, like AI predicting floating furniture in 2123, we have to deal with current data privacy risks. Researchers are warning that 87% of active smart devices are vulnerable to what they call a toxic hell stew of unpatched security flaws. When these older devices lose software support, they essentially become invisible, open doors for hackers to stroll right into your home network. Yet, even with those very real hurdles, the expert forecasts are still just incredible. Here is one of the most surprising insights you'll hear. By 2040, your bed will likely be the most important medical device you own. It won't just be a place to crash at the end of the day. It'll run continuous full-body diagnostics all night long, adjusting your spinal alignment and catching potential diseases long before a single symptom ever appears. But you don't actually have to wait until 2040 to get ready. You can start future-proofing your home right now, today. Think about adopting adaptable floor plans, installing those step-free entrances, and prepping your walls for smart infrastructure. That way, your house can actually evolve right alongside your family. As our homes wake up and become more autonomous, the real question we have to ask ourselves is, are you ready to share your roof with a house that has a mind of its own?